welcome to Haste. This is going to be the next practice project on my channel. And I remember Dissino playing this quite a few years ago, and I haven't seen it since. I also remember me trying to play through it back then. That might be during the time before I did YouTube, I'm not sure. I think so. But here we have map 1, the Barbican. And compared to some of the other things we played, like the 1x1 project, I would say Haste is quite a bit more doable. And that's exactly why I picked it. I want to go back to something slightly more within reach. So, we have this first fight here. We get 2 rockets. I'm gonna fire them at the zombie men on each side. And then use the chain gun to take down these chain gunners. That's what they're called. So, 1, 2. I'm gonna try to not look up any strategies. Then there is a berserk here. So we can use that to take down some of these lost souls. It's not really needed. You can use the chain gun as well. But ammo is somewhat limited early on. So let's take them down. And then, if you want, you can start punching these imps too. And I think that's fun to do. You have to be careful, it can be a bit awkward. Get closer. Especially if you're being hit from 2 sides. Oh. One more. There we go. And let's do this side as well. Now, I think I only remember trying to play the first few maps back then. And I haven't really looked at the later maps yet. And I don't remember exactly how hard they are. I am quite sure it doesn't reach a difficulty of 1x1 or some of the other things. But it is still nicely challenging. So it's going to be fun. And I always like to have a blind project and a practice one going at the same time. Also, what's funny, you can grab the red key like this. If I do it right, that is. I did it last time during practice. Watch me not being able to do it now. It's definitely doable, I swear. I think it was from that side that I did it. Not from this side. Oh man. I did this during practice. Okay, I'm not getting it now. But I grabbed the red key basically through the wall by running up against it. It doesn't do much for UV max. And I assume you could do the same here. I want to try one more time. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get it. But trust me, it is possible. What it does mean, if you get one of the keys, you can go to the other side and then you have to skip. Well, if you're going for a UV speedrun, you could skip part of the map. Okay, let's jump down. There's gonna be a Revenant and also 2 chain gunners. I like to just punch the chain gunners, then punch the Revenant. Oh, careful. No. Just die already. Okay, good. By the way, I'm not even sure why I keep running on this, because this lava doesn't hurt you. It's just, I'm conditioned to feel that it does. Okay, then. You open this door, and it reveals Casssss, some imps, and also another Revenant. Go for the imps first. Then I like to go for the Revenant where possible. You can get into invite as well. Like so. Let's punch this Casssss then. There we go. I actually want to take the Casssss down, because they are way more annoying to punch. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Then you shoot these 2 switches. And there's an Archie. But again, you get to punching. Please don't resurrect stuff. No, it's okay. It's just one Revenant. Okay. Then we jump down. Grab the ammo here. Hit this switch to lower the lift, and we already killed the imps. I guess normally you could use these rockets to take the imps down. That's probably better than berserking them, but... then when you jump down here... well, first let's grab the key. You need both keys to make progress. When you step over this line, it's gonna be imps. Let's punch the rest. And then use the chain gun for the hit scan. Oh, right, I didn't have a shotgun yet. Okay, good. Now, we go through the teleporter and we go to the other side, which is over here. When you step in here, these walls will lower. They're kind of, they're lifts basically, and they will reveal enemies. First few enemies, it's perfectly fine. Chain gunner, for example, just gotta be quick. It's an imp. Then, it's gonna be a revenant. I like to take him down with rockets. Punch these imps. Punch the pen elemental. Basically, do a lot of punching. Yeah, the berserk is really valuable in this map, which I like. Okay, there's some medikits here. Meow? Hey, there's a meow here. Whoa. Meow. Okay, bye. You wanna leave? See you. Okay. Again, there's a switch. Only one this time. And then the same thing, you jump down here, you get some ammo. And you hit this switch to get to the other key. There we go. Then, when you hit this switch, or these two switches, there will be walls that raise, and there's also going to be two arches. Take them down ASAP. So, use the walls to hide. Oop. Okay, should be okay. I can just punch you. Maybe finish off with the chain gun or something. You're almost dead. Okay. Snipe this Revenant. Snipe the Manx. The Manx really aren't that scary. This guy tends to hit the wall a lot. There. This one is a bit scarier, but again, we can just take him down. And then there's also a Revenant. Come on. Here we go. There's a Revenant right here. Be careful. Also be careful for the auto swap. If you run out of rockets here, let's say you want to punch him and you grab these rockets, you will auto swap. Be careful again. Yeah, he's gonna fire his projectile. Okay. Hit the switch. And we get out of here. Now I do want some health before I go. So let's grab a medkit. There's also these two Revenants. Right, the teleport. So I was about to say. Okay, that's one. Other one's behind here, but you can just open up the bars. He's kind of stuck in there. So don't worry about him. Just be careful when he retaliates. Okay. Let's grab this medikit here. I probably should have grabbed that one too. It's just 1 health, but still 1 health. And then we go through here. So, jump down. There's a lot of Barons. You cannot deal with them directly. You have to run forward. You can see a Cyber Demon in the distance. And you basically just want that Cyber Demon to infight with as many Barons as possible. There's also going to be Imps on the side, Revenant. So, what I want to do is run forwards. Then there will also be Crushers. Basically use the Crushers so you don't get hit by the Cyber. Shoot the Imps on the side. And also the Revenant with rockets. Make sure you grab the Supercharge and hope for the best. Okay. Good, we have some infighting going. Enemies on the side are dead. This is what we want. infighting has to continue. Okay, be careful. At some point, it is possible to kind of go back to where you came from, but ooh, I do have to be careful here. Alright, there's also an SG in the middle. Honestly, it's not that important to grab early. Okay. More infighting, please. Thank you. Yeah, so if you want, you can hide. Well, actually, I'll show you in a bit after I'm done. Let's finish off the Baron. And then finish off the Saibi. Careful, of course, you can still die. Whoa, that's a bit scary. Alright, yes, you can hide in here if things really get out of hand, but keep in mind that there's always a risk if you hide here that a cyber rocket might come through and then you don't really have a way to dodge it. Well, you could hide here. It is a viable strat, I think. But most of the time, I would say it's not needed. Okay, hit the switch. That reveals these switches. Well, it lowers the floor, so you can hit both of them. And there's 2 Spectres at the end. And I like to punch them. This lets you go back if you missed anything, but we don't need to. Alright, that's the Barbican by Scotty. Nice in 1 attempt. As I said, at least these early maps, they're very doable. If you want to get into challenge maps, want to get into UV maxing, some harder maps, I think this is a great place to start. Again, I've only played the early few maps, practice those, so I don't remember how it's going to be later on. I think it's going to be a great kind of entry-level WAD. I think, from what I remember at least. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're excited, or as excited as I am. It's going to be fun to play through this. And I'll see you in map 2. Bye-bye.